Welcome to another edition of Web Chat with the Mayor. Joining me as always is Woodstock Mayor Trevor Birtch. And first off, I want to congratulate you on a great campaign and a big victory last Monday.
Well, thank you very much, and thank you to all of your listeners and viewers. Great turnout here in Woodstock for the election. We saw 500 additional voters over the previous election, a step in the right direction.
Now, I saw you on Election Day. You're out with your family voting at the Rock. Take us through election night. So who were you with as the results were coming in? And I know you eventually came to City Council chambers. Even Spider-Man was there. But take us through those moments when the numbers are coming in and you're kind of realizing that, you were going to win.
Well, definitely. We were at our family home. We had, of course, the children and my wife and my father, other family members, and it was really great. We see how quickly the tabulators work here in Woodstock. So as those polls started to come in, I know refreshing on a website while other people are doing the same, it's a little bit of a tense situation, but as we saw things come in, of course, we opened up a bottle of champagne before heading down to City Hall.
Trevor, a lot of people were talking about the way we voted here in Woodstock. Can you explain why it is that we still kind of have this ballot system when a lot of other municipalities have moved on from that and moved on to paper and online voting?
That's right. So the previous council, we had looked at a report from the city clerk giving us three options: staying the way we are, going 100% electronic, or doing a hybrid mode. And unfortunately, council was not in favor of the hybrid mode, and so it ended up being a choice between electronic only or keeping it status quo, and we ended up status quo this time. So we'll see if a councillor brings it forward again, asking the clerk for an additional report. There is a small added cost. I think if we do move towards the electronic, it would be good to still maintain the paper ballots for those people that don't feel comfortable electronically.
And fair enough, and I don't think there'd be too many people upset with that, at least seeing the lineups that there was on Monday morning. Trevor, we do have a council meeting on Thursday night. Anything major kind of coming up in this? We're still kind of in that limbo session before we get a new council in.
Nothing major on council. We do have a public delegation coming forward asking for fireworks for a religious holiday here in the Friendly City. I spoke to some of the members in that community. In the past, the city has maintained fireworks for Victoria Day and for Canada Day, and there's been a few exceptions to that rule. We did allow fireworks for the celebration of the 180th installment of the Woodstock Fall Fair, being the oldest fall fair in Ontario, and that was a special celebration. To date, we have not allowed fireworks for any religious celebration, so we'll see what council decides on that one. Anything else you'd like to add? I'd just like to remind everyone to wear their poppy and show respect to the veterans between now and Remembrance Day. And also this Saturday, there is a gathering that's taking place at 11 o'clock at the county courthouse, and that's for Tori. So many people have been following what's happened with the justice and the movement of McClintock, and there is a rally happening on Friday in Ottawa, but for a lot of people here in the Friendly City, it makes sense Saturday at the courthouse where the verdict was given. So I'll be there, and I know others will be as well. So if you can make it out, come out around 11 o'clock on Saturday.
Yeah, Heart FM will be there as well, and that's 11 till 1 p.m. on Saturday. And a part of that, too, is to protest the move of Terry Lynn McClintock to the Aboriginal Healing Lodge in Saskatchewan. That does it for this edition. I'm Chris McMillan, joined as always by Woodstock Mayor Trevor Birtch. And make sure to join us again next time for another edition of Web Chat with the Mayor.